Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 145 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where I think I've just encountered the boss of this nifty little maze, or at least the boss room. What you're looking for in the maze in the Twilight Forest, which is where we're at, we're in one of the mazes of the area here. Where'd my map go? Did I accidentally sort my map? I may have accidentally sorted my map. Well, we're gonna pop home anyway in a few minutes. But hello guys, what are you guys even? Statue bat. Oh, that's cool. Sweet, they dropped statue core from the statues mod. Okay, that's cool. I accidentally put my map away, I think. But, oh well, life goes on. This is what you're looking for, by the way. So you can see right through there. Oh, there he is, he just spawned. There's the boss. It's a mushroom boss. Hooray! So you want to break through the oak fences here so that you can get to him. And then it's a pretty straightforward boss battle, as I recall. He does charge you, and he hurts quite a bit. So kind of like the normal mobs in this area. He charges at you, and that's a whole lot of fun. But just dodge his charges, and you'll be fine. Or just kill him. That works too. He's a mini-boss, so he doesn't even have a boss bar. But hooray! We got a bunch of stuff. Like meat stroganoff. Now, I'm not sure if I need to eat that. Golden Minotaur Axe. Extra damage when charging. A bunch of mushrooms. The fence, obviously. A Diamond Minotaur Axe. Oh, that's cool. We got that. That's cool. Another trophy. We got some meat stroganoff, which I'm not sure if I actually technically have to eat. Does it say I need to eat that? So it didn't complete it. So I think I do have to actually eat it. So I'm going to de-equip my meat feeder here, so that it doesn't feed me, so I get some hunger, and then I can eat my beef stroganoff. There's also some loot in here to grab, you know, a couple things. Nothing exciting. Nothing terribly exciting. Sometimes there's neat stuff, sometimes less neat stuff. Each dungeon, by the way, has its own loot table, which is another thing I super appreciate about the Twilight Forest mod. Nothing is less exciting to me than when you go into a custom dungeon from a mod, and there's chests layered around, and they have the same loot table as every other chest in the game. It's like, oh, look, I found a couple pieces of gold. And some gold nuggets. Oh, look, diamond horse armor. Like, I mean, yes, cool, right? Diamond horse, like, sure. But also, big yawns. I'm all about having custom loots. Something to make exploring those dungeons exciting. You know what I mean? Even if it's just like, even if it's vanilla items, but like, you get like a sword with sharpness 5. Like the loot table is specific such that you're more likely to get something really cool or like more powerful than you would normally typically get, right? But that's the maze here that we got going on. So now I'm gonna pop home because it's been a little bit since we've been home, and what I can do is get my map back because I accidentally magic map Twilight Forest. Thank you. We got some more maze map foci. Why they don't stack, I couldn't tell you. I assume there's something to that, but I have no idea what it would be. I'm also going to put away my Scepter of Twilight, because while a neat item, it's not super cool by comparison, and I need to get a little bit of hunger going on here. So, can I, like, self-hunger myself? I don't even know that we have hunger as a thing to unlock. Is hunger even a debuff that I can do? I don't see anything called hunger glyph, so meh. I was just gonna, if I could very easily hunger, that would be neat. You know what I could do? Hey, get back here, you. I was gonna make this Enderman attack me. That's a good way to get rid of some hunger, right? You're not still feeding me, are you? You are still feeding me. Oh my. You want to stop that right away. That's better. That's better. Come on, Enderman. Keep attacking. Thank you. Much better. Alright, cool. Now I can eat my meat stroganoff. Hooray! That accomplishes the goal. That's what I wanted to do. Neat. I didn't realize these guys actually took damage. They've taken a small amount thus far. So let's get this meat dude ready to go. Hello, sir. Haha! Ha ha ha! Alright, I wanted to fill up this thing. Boop. and back to our Twilight adventuring, shall we? So that completes the objective for the Mighty Stroganoff, meat and mushroom stew, pleasantly warms you. I can now go and slay the Hydra, which is a good time. Alternatively, there was a breaking the maze. There's a maze breaker pickaxe in the secret labyrinth vault. Just as an FYI, that's a thing that exists. I think I found that once when I went. There was like I think there was one series where I decided to do like all the Twilight Forest achievements, and that was one of them I had to do. I think I'm right. Yeah, that's on right. I think so. So we'll see. But now if we check the map here, we should have no problem going and visiting our friend, the Hydra. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to pop off in that direction. Now I'm assuming that my Fire Blast ability from the Ars Magica spellbook that I've got ain't going to be a whole lot of use against the Hydra, but we'll see what happens. I do have my bow, which I think I'm going to allow myself to use. That's not technical, right? It's not a tech item. So here, you can notice that when we're in the Fire Swamp now, if I remove my Pyroclast pendant, I should have no problem dealing with the heat of the Fire Swamp. Cool? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let's pop over here. And in this big cave area, or this big mound, right in the center of the Fire Swamp, is where you'll find the Hydra. And there it is. Hello, Hydra. Now, there's a few things... Should I have said Hail Hydra? Probably not. Yeah! Hydra, go down. Do my projectiles hurt their heads? Not really. But what you can do, he's mostly fire damage. So as long as you've got some kind of fire protection, you're generally good. He shoots projectiles at you, as we're seeing here. And those projectiles, you can reflect back at them. And obviously having fire protection is very, very helpful for this fight. Now, when he has like the particle effects around his mouth, you can tell he's going to shoot a fire blast like that. When he has smoke effects around his mouth, you can tell he's going to shoot the things that you can bounce back at him. Cool. And you don't have to use the sword, right? So it's not fire particle effects around his mouth. You want the smoke particle effects around his mouth. And that's how you know he's about to do. So that's going to be fire, so we don't want that. You want the smoke ones. Right? And just reflect those back at him. That's the general way you want to kill him. I mean, can you do the Bow of Atlantis? Sure. Actually, the bow doesn't seem to do much. Yeah, look at that. He doesn't take range damage anymore. So I think reflecting his projectiles back at him is kind of the only way to go at this point. Okay, that's neat. Today I learned. What if I gave you Withering? Doesn't seem to mind at all. He's just like, whatever. The Ignite ability doesn't seem to do much as well. So yeah, reflecting his projectiles back at him. Definitely the way to go. This guy's gonna do something. Yeah, buddy. Watch out for that. Dodge that dude. And it looks like while he's breathing fire, his head doesn't move much. So as long as you just don't be afraid to get too close to him. That's what it is. You don't wanna get too far away from him. Now, can I hit him with the sword? Oh, I did cut down off one of his heads. Nice. So you can hit him with the sword. It doesn't do much, though. And sometimes when you cut off one of his heads, more heads will spawn. Just, you know, that's how Hydras work. Obviously, watch out for that. Oh, now he's got another head. Good times. I don't know if I cut off a head before, but yes. Sweet. But fire protection is 100% the way to go with these guys. Got him. Hydra Slayer complete. Boom. Hydra Slayer complete. That's what's up. And that gets us a bunch of cool stuff. So I got some Hydra Fiery Blood, which you can use to make a fiery sword, which has fire aspect on it. And you can also get some fiery armor, which burns attackers. Also neat. Auto-smelting pickaxe. Oh, that's cool. Neato burrito. And then you also get Hydra chops, which look at the saturation on this stuff. Like, it's pretty good, right? 36x saturation. Not the worst food I've ever seen. And a trophy, of course, because you get trophies for each of the bosses. Beautiful. So now we've slain the Hydra. Now, optionally, you can eat some of that overpowered Hydra meat when your food bar is empty. That's just an achievement to get. And then you can also do the gallons of blood and tears. Wield a fiery tool or weapon while wearing at least one piece of fiery armor. So there's, you know, some optional achievements to get, but you don't super need to do them. I think what I want to do is the Carmenite acclamation next. That seems like a good plan to me. What I think I'll do, let's check out our map. Where's a Carmenite tower going to be? Where might one be? Let's head off in this direction-ish. I think we want to find a dark forest. Is that the biome we're looking for the next boss? I think so. And I want to stop at this Hydra on the way. Air sigils are the coolest, aren't they? Now, is this the Hydra I already defeated? Nope. It's about to be one, though. Come here, Hydra. Hydra, sorry. You know what I mean. You're sneaky. I'm going to kill him off camera because you guys have seen this fight already, and we'll be right back once I get the head. Alright, he's pretty much dead at this point. Goodbye, sir. The main thing I wanted here was the Naga trophy. Could I have just grabbed a trophy out of my refined storage system? Yes. Could I not have a trophy then? Also yes, so that's what I wanted to have that. I wanted to have an extra one. So I'm going to head off in this direction because I'm pretty sure that's the one I want to go to next, right? I think so. So we're headed for another mini-boss dungeon, and then we're going to have a main boss dungeon. And that's in this here Dark Forest. That's going to be the one that leads to the Carmenite area. So what we're looking for, so that thing that looks like a pig on the map, that's the ur-ghast tower. And then there's the 4 mini-bosses around it, just like there were 4 mini-bosses, you know, up here with our fiery dude, with our Hydra. So what we want to do is head towards this here cave area, and we'll know we get it when we find these bricks, so that's a good sign. Definitely a good sign. We're near it, we just need to find the entrance. Looking for the entrance. There's got to be one around here somewheres. Entrance, where are they? There you are. This is the entrance, right? So again, more magical blocks that you can't break. Okay? Stronghold shields. But the way to get them removed is there is a trophy pedestal, and you place any trophy on top of it, and it unlocks the shield. How cool is that? Right? This is why I love this mod. Like, there's just neat mechanics and neat progression things, right? It's super cool. Super cool. Now, I'm pretty sure I could have just burrowed my way in here. I think. But I'm purposely going through the way the mod's intention, right? I mean, it's Minecraft, right? And we found ourselves into another dungeon with some new cool things to be found. Now, again, I think the boss is all the way at the bottom, but you're going to want to watch out for these guys. Block and chain goblins. Hello, sir. Ow. See what they do? They hurt. That's what they do. Hee 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 to you. I got a little hee 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 for you. Oh, look at these guys. These are kobolds. Yeah. So there's a few, you know, lesser mobs to deal with in this dungeon, obviously. But again, you want to just basically head down. Follow the path. Again, so here's another cool thing about this dungeon. And this is something that always impressed me about Twilight Forest. How much this is like randomly generated, but also always works out. I don't understand how that works, but it's cool. It's cool, right? So here we go, heading down. Oh boy, helmet crabs. This place is neat. He says. I hear them chuckling at me. Oh boy, more of those things. They shoot nasty projectiles. Watch out for those guys. Well, this is clearly not the way. So there's another kind of maze. Another kind of maze for sure. What I might do is explore it a little bit off camera and come back in a moment once I've made my way through it a little bit more. If it's lit up, I've been there. Only explore dark areas. Sweet. Dude, I do like that spell book. I'll be back in a few once I've found something of interest. These are neat little rooms that you'll find in this area sometimes. Super cool. Oh, look what I found. Vorpal 1. Sweet. This guy's got Cavalier 2 and Sharpness 3 on it. Not bad. And there's some helmet crab spawners, so if you feel like farming those things, you're more than welcome to. I do not feel like farming those things. I think you get the armor shards from them. Well, that's cool. Block and chain goblin. Oh, that's from Reliquary. Oh, neat. I didn't realize that there were fragments for every mob. I assumed it was vanilla-only mobs. That's cool. Reliquary adds fragments for all mob types? That's kind of neat. Alright, continuing to explore. Oh, some tougher dudes. Upper Goblin Knight. Lower Goblin Knight. It's actually two entities. There's the bottom half and the top half. And they hurt just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yep, more exploring. So these tendrils, what's this all about? That's new. That's new. I'm seeing them in a few spots, and I'm not quite sure what they are. I think there was more of them. Actually, no. That's different. When I walked into them earlier, they gave me blindness. Weird. That's new. I don't know if I recognize the tendrils. Or maybe I've just never encountered them before. Did he just place down TNT? Is that what happened just now? Look, more tendrils. Weird. I actually don't... Oh yeah, look! It gave me blindness. I don't know what this is about. This is some serious tendrilness. Now, where am I on the map? Is it because I'm in the ur-ghast area and I haven't quite gotten through this dungeon yet? I don't know, actually. I don't know what that's all about. I don't remember ever running into that before. I don't remember ever seeing the tendrils before. They're not the end of the world, obviously. They just give you a little bit of blindness, but still. Just wanted to report a thing that I had seen that was new. Still looking for the boss of this place. We'll be back. Don't put down TNT, especially when I'm shooting you with fireballs. That seems like a bad idea for everyone involved. Why would you place down TNT? That's not a combat. That's not what we do. It's not how we roll. Yeah, this one's definitely a bigger dungeon than the last one. Continuing to explore. This area is pretty well lit, which is concerning because it means I've been here before. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Alright, I think I found the boss. So down a staircase. I told you they're generally on the bottom you know, Y level, if you will, of these dungeons. There's a couple iron bars going on here, and then some obsidian, some iron bars. Again, you can kind of see the spawner in the center of that room, and when we go in there, it's going to initiate the boss fight. So let's go do that right about now. I remember this one not being too bad, but let's just be prepared. We'll shield it up, and we'll prepare a little bit of regen, have our attacks ready. I might even bring my Vex out for this fight. We'll see what happens. Vex, do your thing. So there's some Twilight Phantoms. I don't remember them being that bad. And so far they're not. They die pretty easily, in fairness. Sweet! I got my Knight Phantom Trophy from that, and some Knight Metal. And then there's some neat weapons you get from Knight Metal things, right? Phantom Chestplate is never lost on death. Magic Protection 2. Protection 4, Mana Regen 3, Magic Protection 3. Some pretty nice stuff. And then you got some Knight Metal here, of which you can get some cool things too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Carnite Acclamation complete. That is what's up. So that, in theory, gave me the ability to now visit the next place in the list here. So we settled the Restless Phantoms in the Knight's Tomb, and the Carmite Tower's devices will now obey me. I can now head towards the ur-ghast boss, which is a good time. I like the ur-ghast tower. I think it might be... I think the ur-ghast tower is my favorite tower in all of Twilight Forest. I think it's my favorite boss location. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them. Mostly because I need more building materials, so I wouldn't mind more stone bricks. Having a few extra of these is not a bad idea, and I'm going to make sure that I have them. That sound cool? I'm going to... maybe in our quantum bag. A few extra stone bricks. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. So our next destination is the ur-ghast tower, which is going to be right off in that direction. So let's head over there and check that out. Honestly, I think the ur-ghast tower is one of my favorite places to visit in the Twilight Forest here. It's super fun. It's super cool. All right, back into the Dark Forest. And boy, they ain't kidding when they say Dark Forest, because it is very dark here. Let's make sure we're still heading the same way. Yeah, we want to head off in this-ish direction now. And what we're looking for is a very, 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 very tall tower. And I think we just found it. Nice. All right. I mean, you can't quite tell at this point how tall it is because of all the trees and the canopy and whatnot, but trust me, this is a pretty tall tower. This is what we're looking for, folks. This is it. This is the ur-ghast tower. Now, there are some devices in here, like these reappearing blocks, and a few other devices that will not respond to you if you haven't completed the prior objective. But since I have, I can right-click this to open the door. Now, this might lead back outside, or what would be outside if not for trees. And then here, we're inside now. Cool. Look at this neat place. Oh, wow. We already have a little protection field thing going on up here? All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right. So, and this might be back outside again, I assume? Ish. Yep. Nice. I was correct. Now, those disappearing blocks and reappearing blocks, sometimes they reappear, sometimes they don't. I think there's two different kinds. So those are reappearing blocks, right? And then we've encountered our first puzzle. Our first puzzle, as it were. Now, there's a protection field that's encased in this redstone particle-y type stuff. It's letting you know the area of the field. And what we're looking for are those things, the anti-builders. We should be able to break them, it looks like with an axe. So let's make sure we have some semblance of an axe. Yeah, the diamond axe will do. Boom. That nullifies the field. Cool, I think. Oh, looks like there's another one somewhere here. Because what happens is the anti-building blocks replace any breakage that you do. Now, if you're quick enough, you might be able to get through there. You have to be super quick. So there it is. There's the anti-builder. Got to break it. Again, with an axe is the way to go. Boom. That disables the field. And now we're able to break through this area. Now, it looks like there's another one there-ish. That one might be tricky. Again, if you're quick, you can get through before the anti-builder blocks, you know, fill in. Hey, I just cleared the thing. There's the other one, anti-builders. Sweet. Isn't that neat? Oh no, there's another one. Where is it coming from? Where's the other anti-builder? Did I make it? I kind of made it. I think I made it. Man, there's like some darkwood leaves here. Which are not friends of mine. There he is. There's the other anti-builder. Yep, there you go. So basically, any blocks broken in the anti-builder field are going to get replaced by those anti-builder blocks. Wow, there's a lot of trees in here. I don't think there's supposed to be trees in here. I might be crazy. I might be crazy, but I don't think there's supposed to be trees in here. It's alright, we'll be fine. There's more anti-builders in this area because this is another puzzle now. I don't think it lets you build. See? Any blocks you try to build, it's like, nope, I don't think so. You're not pillaring up here, Direwolf. That's not how we roll in the Twilight Forest's ur-ghast tower. This is why I like this tower so much. There's so many cool little puzzles. And I mean, obviously, I've done the puzzles before, so I know how they work, right? And you guys have seen the puzzles before, so you're probably familiar with how they work. But they're still super cool. Am I right? I feel like yes. I feel like yes. So what you got to do, I'm going to light up the area here just so you guys can see a little bit better. And I'm also going to activate some of these dudes. Hello. Goodbye. Thank you for playing. Right? But basically what you want to do, and again, this is another puzzle. Oh, look, there's a Carmite Golem up there. I'm going to zap him from afar. There's these things, right? And what you want to do is climb up the tower here. And in order to progress, there's a Carmenite builder and there's a lever. When these guys receive a redstone signal, they're going to start placing blocks in the direction that the nearest player is facing. So basically what I want to do is activate the redstone lever, let it build out that way, and then turn to the left so that it starts building to the left, and it will build me a bridge that goes out this way and then that way. You ready? And then turn to the left. And how cool is that? Ta-da! Now, I think they eventually disappear, as you can see happening there. So you want to be prepared for that. So, you know, move it, would you? That's basically the takeaway from this. Move it. Now, you can walk on these while it's building, if you so choose. Just got to be careful, and you're good. Cool? How neat is that? When was the last time you saw another mod do something even close to this? That's why I like Twilight Forest. Lots of creative ideas, and this is one of the oldest mods out there, right? Just so many cool ideas. So many neat things, right? Clearly somebody was like, I want to build a tower with these neat contraptions, but hey, it's Minecraft. People can just pillar up. Let me build these anti-builder blocks. Now I prevented people from pillaring up, right? How cool is that? And there's even more in this tower. This is in my opinion, my favorite of the towers to go through. Because it's just, there's lots of neat little puzzles like that, right? Lots of neat things to be done in here. All right, have we encountered a key room? It doesn't look like it so much. Is this not a key area? Oh, we have. Here we go. So this is a locked door. Locked vanishing blocks. So this door won't open until we find 4 keys, which we will find by exploring these 3 other pathways. Okay? So if we go looking around, we'll find treasure chests with keys in them. Ooh, a robust Twilight Oak sapling. Wow, that's cool. So long story short, we're going to explore in these areas. Hee. And do watch out because there are... Ah, what's happening? I'm getting picked up by a pinch beetle. Cool. Oh, experiment 115. Twilight food. Okay. And then up here, it's not the most stable area sometimes, so watch your footing, because you absolutely can fall. Look how high we are already. We have a long ways to go. A long ways to go. Up to you how much parkour you feel like doing, but you're allowed to build here. And what we're looking for is a treasure chest. You can also air sigil a little bit if you want. That's why I avoid creative flight here, specifically for this tower. I feel like creative flight completely nullifies the challenge of this place. And what we're looking for is, in these chests, we should find a key. Right? There's a lot of chests that don't have a key. There's a small number of chests that do have a key. This is the one I was already at, right? Yes. Okay, cool. So that one didn't have a key. This, I think, just goes outside. You can tell the difference between the reappearing blocks go outside, the vanishing blocks stay gone, and they're neat. Okay, cool. So let's go up here. We'll parkour it a little bit. Show off my skills. Show off my mad dire skills. Okay. No key in here either? Nope, this is a charm of keeping, so that's not the key that I'm looking for. Alright. I'm gonna find the first key here, hopefully. I don't remember there being bookcases in this place. Am I crazy? You guys remember bookshelves? No key? Ah, killing me, Smalls. That's okay. Pressure plates are fun. Still no key? Low key, no key? Watch out for the explodey bits. I don't think there's a treasure chest up here anymore. Look how tall this tower goes. It's pretty awesome. Can you just fly to the top? Probably. Again, another reason I avoid creative flight when I come here. But also, like, then you're not enjoying the cool puzzles that were created. In World Gen, no less. Like, these puzzles were created in a World Gen manner. Like, that's stinking cool, y'all. Alright, so this branch was a bust. So we want to go back down now. We checked all these chests, right? No keys. So this branch was a bust. We found no keys, which is kind of unusual, but not super terrible. So we did miss a chest, but that's okay. Double check on your way down. But you will find, and this is again another, I don't know how this works programmatically, but in this World Gen Tower with random loot tables, there will be absolutely exactly 4 keys. There will absolutely be 4 keys around here somewhere. Right? There's a little Carmite trap. These things respond to a redstone signal. Here's a key. First tower key found. Beautiful. Beautiful. First tower key found. Sweet. Alright, key 1 of 4 complete. Now we're going to check out the other branches in this area. These 2 are outside doors. Remember, reappearing blocks when you're at this stage generally only lead outside. Cool. Now there might be another key in here. There might not. We'll find out. It's not 1 key per branch. It could be 3 keys in one branch. You know, 1 key on the other branch. You know, it's all good. Just a little bit of help. Make sure it's well lit here for you guys. So statistically, I think it's likely there will be a key in here, and there is. So that's cool. What was that enchanted book, just for sure? Efficiency. Meh. Efficiency 3, no less. Double meh. Okay, cool. So that's this entire branch completed. We're going to head back down now. And there's one more branch to visit, which in theory should have 2 keys in it. Should have 2 keys in it, in this branch. Now watch your footing, because it does get, when you encounter this stuff, it gets a little hairy. Just a little bit. I don't know if that's part of the branch or not, actually, to be honest with you. It might be. Oh, let's see what we can see. Let's see what we can see. Key number 3, booyah. Okay. Let's go, key number 4. And I've never encountered a situation where I didn't find all 4 keys. Which surprises me, honestly, because like you would assume that these guys are somewhat random loot chests, but I guess they're not. 4, boom, nice, and a charm of life. I forget what these do. I forget what they do. They might heal you if you're about to die or something like that. But that's all 4 keys. So if you want, you can continue exploring the other paths, but I mean, honestly, there's really no reason to. I don't think. Oh, Carmenites. Tiny little babies. Baby ghasts, basically, is what they are. And they're the worst. They're actually not that bad. And a great source of ghast tears. And a great source of ghast tears, I'm just saying. But now that we've got all 4 tower keys, we can now unlock these guys. Ta-da! And we can progress to the next portion of the tower. How cool is that? How great is that? And you generally want to go up. So if there's a stairwell, go up it. That's the general rule. All right, wrapping up point for the episode, I think. Daryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll come back next time and continue climbing this here tower. And hopefully that'll be an enjoyable experience for you all. All right, guys, Daryl20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.